Hi, Amanda here. I just thought I would share some of the pieces that I've got from my latest Kettlewell order. Obviously, when there was a new drop, I did go a bit mad. I wanted to try everything. So I'm starting with the jersey dress, floral dress in the winter floral colourway. I'm not normally a big fan of black, but I am a sucker for like vintage prints, and I love this one because it's not like a ditzy print with all the flowers close together, which that doesn't really work for me, but they're sort of quite spaced out, and I really like the vintage look of this print. In fact, I also wanted to order the summer one because I like the navy and pink version too, but I accidentally ordered the spring, so I don't know what I was doing there. So anyway, this is the winter one, and I think, you know, if I get on with this one, I'll probably end up ordering the summer one too, because it doesn't look too soft for a winter as well, from what I've seen from the pictures. But I love the red and black, the vintage. So I've put it with some suede knee boots because that works better for my proportions. And obviously on the model, it's sort of knee length, but on me it's sort of mid-calf. But I actually quite prefer that. I think that works better for me. But anyway, I'll show you how it looks. I don't know if you can see everything head to toe. So it's got a nice little frill around the hem, which is lovely. It's got a tie at the back. I'm not tying that too tight because I don't have much of a waist, but I quite like the shape. It works really well. It's got this V, which I did wonder if the V would be too high, but it, you know, having a bit of romantic, I don't like high V's, but this is perfect for me. And it's got the little buttons here, which they don't actually undo, because I did think if it was high I could undo a few buttons, but actually these are just decorative. It's got lovely sort of blouson sleeves here and a little bit of gathering at the shoulders, so it's very feminine cut, very feminine style with the print, and I think it works absolutely perfectly for my style, which is a mixture of ingenue and romantic. So it's sort of good for the petite, small scale, and it's just got that lovely romantic vibe. So I might end up with more than one of these. So next I'm going to show you the leopard print version, because I love the scarf and it's the same print as the blue leopard print scarf for winter. So I'm going to pop that on next and see if I like it as much as this one. So this is the leopard print version. I don't like it on me as much as I liked the floral one. I mean, I love a bit of leopard print, but I feel that it's too much for me, even though it's small scale. I feel like the pattern's wearing me and you don't see me as much. So even though I love the style, it's exactly the same style as the other one, I don't think I'm going to go with this one because the pattern just, it's lovely in a scarf, but it's not so good in a dress for me. So this one's probably a no, but I might end up with the navy version of the floral. So we'll see. So this is the knitted dress. It's on the model again, it's knee length. On me, it's mid calf. I can see how it could work, but I'm not sure it's really my style. I think it's just too a bit too classic looking maybe for me. And also there's not a lot of shape in it, and I don't know, everyone's going to go, oh, you should put a belt on, but that's fine if you actually go in the middle, but I don't. I think I'd look like a sack of spuds if I tried to belt this. It's quite a clean line, beautiful colour. The neckline is higher than I thought. I thought it would be like the Tina sweater, but it's actually a bit higher than that, so again, that doesn't really do me any favours. So unfortunately, I think this one's going to be a no as well. And I did get it in the Cosmos Purple because I thought if I like it, I would probably want both because I love that colour too. But this is Sapphire, but I'm not sure that the style is really doing me any favours. It's sort of, I look a bit like a block. I think if you were taller with a waist maybe, and I don't know, I just think it would work better on somebody else. So this is the satin slip skirt in the summer colourway. I didn't want to go for the winter one because it just looked a bit black and dull and dark. I prefer the sort of purpley pinky navy tones of this one. And it is a little bit muted, but I think because it's on the bottom half, I think you can make it work as a winter. And I don't suppose it's the sort of skirt that you would shorten. But it could look quite elegant for evening. I've not really ever ventured into this sort of thing before, but I quite like the fact that it's narrow and it feels beautiful. The fabric is so slinky. I've put it on with my Alicia cowl in Cosmos Purple, but I think I'll try it on with some other things because I know there was another lady in the group who wanted to know how it would look with the cashmere sweater, which I've actually got. In fact, it's here. Let's have a look. This is the cashmere sweater in bright amethyst, and you can see it would actually go really nicely with that. I'll perhaps pop it on and take a picture as well. So these are the ponte trousers in the blue. Can't remember what it's called. Anyway, I ordered, even though I'm quite short, I'm 5'1½", I did order them in a regular because I haven't got especially short legs, and I think for wide leg trousers you want them a bit rather too long rather than too short. So I have ordered the regular, which with heeled boots, they are the right length. I might take a little smidge off the length, maybe, because they'd be more wearable, because I mean I've been struggling recently with my hips, so I've not been able to wear heels, so I don't want to not be able to wear them, so I might take a little bit off so I can also wear them with my trainers. But anyway, so I think these are absolutely gorgeous. They're really comfy. They've got the pockets, they're a nice shape, and I often worry about wide leg trousers being short, whether they would make me look dumpy, but I think if you have them as long as they can be, and these are quite neat, so they sort of sit nicely, they don't stick out, so I think they're lovely. These are definitely a keeper. And I love them with this is the leopard print, the silk leopard print scarf and the cashmere sweater. Love that colour combination, and the scarf sort of picks up the blue, so yeah, so very happy with these. These are definitely a keeper. So last but not least, I've just popped the skirt back on with the bright amethyst cashmere sweater. I did size down in this. If you haven't seen my previous posts, this one comes up quite big. So this is a 12. This skirt's a 14. I'm usually a 14 these days. So yeah, so it looks, I think that works really nicely. It pulls in together the pink, even though this pink's softer, I think it all tones together beautifully. There's probably lots of other things I'd wear this with. I might wear it with a nice dark emerald as well. And purples would look nice with it, as well as navy obviously. But I think winters could pick up some nice colours, toning with the pattern. So yeah, perfect. So I think the skirt, I really like this skirt. The dress, that's definitely a winner. And also the trousers. So after this lot, these are my keepers.